Hey, my loves. Welcome to today's live. And today I want to talk to you again about something that I was sharing on my last 2 reels, which is how each one of us is so perfectly positioned exactly where we are. Welcome. Hi, Sylvia. Hey, brothers and sisters, welcome. So happy to be here with you. Thank you for tuning in. I'm excited to share about this today. This is going to be a very grounded but also quantum and energetic conversation. So we can just take a deep breath together with our feet on the floor. Just grounding down, feeling the weight of our body and our connection to the earth. And breathing together. Hey brother, welcome. So my loves, today I want to talk to you about how each one of us is so divinely positioned exactly as we are and exactly where we are. And how this is connected to our purpose, our mission, our dharma, our destiny, individually. And how all of that weaves together collectively. You know what? Some people are looking to find their dharma, their destiny, their purpose, their mission. Hey sister, thank you so much for being here and sharing that. Bless you so much. You know, it's not hard to find our mission and our destiny. And I'm sorry, I don't want to be like insensitive to anyone who may be struggling with that. I just want to offer this perspective. Finding our purpose, our mission, our dharma is as easy as just noticing who we already are. And not just noticing, but being. It's literally who we already are. And why is that? Let me go deeper, okay? Let me go deeper. I'm not just saying that. I will go deeper into why I'm saying that. You don't need to figure out your mission, because your mission is what you are naturally good at, what you are passionate about, and what you have already been doing. Of course, your mission can evolve and is always evolving into something bigger, into something more. But our mission and our destiny, it's literally who we already are. There's nothing to figure out. Is as easy as being. It's what I am passionate about. It's what I love doing, and it's what I'm good at. It's what I'm curious about. It's what I want to learn and expand and evolve. And it's what is already there. It's what's natural for me. And it's also what I'm leaning towards, what I'm curious about. It's not hard to find our mission and our purpose. It's literally right here. It's already happening. If we look from a higher, broader perspective, we see how it has always been right there, molding itself, carving itself out like a diamond that you find in the ground. It's literally right there. It's who we are. There's nothing like to try to figure out. The figuring out is like, oh yeah, that was it. Like, yeah, I've always been passionate about plants. Or I've always been passionate about technology. Or I've always been passionate about helping other people. Or I've always been an artist. Or I always loved singing. Or I've always loved being in nature and taking care of the plants and the farm and whatever. It's so natural. It's like, just look at yourself and at your life. And again, it's not this thing that is like that thing that is there and that's it. It's literally like a seed that was born as you were born. And throughout your life, that seed like blossoms and blooms and becomes this plant and that gives flowers and that gives fruits, right? It's always expanding. It's not just this thing that is there and that's it. Because then you learn, oh, I'm now more passionate about this. Oh, I also want to learn about that. I'm not so interested in that anymore. Now I want more of that, not this. And we change and we shift and we evolve and we expand. And it's an ongoing process. It's literally always happening. Our mission is always unfolding. It's literally who we are, who we have been, and who we are already becoming. Like when we try to rationalize it or figure it out too much in our brains, we miss the picture in our hearts and in our bodies that it's literally already here, already happening. And again, like sending love to everyone struggling to find yourself. And that's okay. And you know what? Struggling to find yourself and what you love and what you're passionate about and what your mission is part of your mission. Yep, that's just how it is. That's just how it goes. Wondering what your mission is, changing direction, is part of you being on your mission. There's nothing you can do to like not be on your mission. It's like, you're alive. Here you are. So hey brother, blessings. So all the paths that you take, even if they change and switch, all of that is part of who you are. All of that is part of your mission. There's no way to get this wrong. So chill, relax, keep being you. Keep figuring out what you love, whatever it is. And then we see the beauty of us finding each other. And our soul tribe is made of people who are doing exactly what we are doing and people who are doing very, very different things. We weave together. Each one of us, there can be literally a million of us teaching about technology, teaching about health, teaching about social media, teaching about education, teaching about food, whatever it is. Still, each one of us is unique and is going to give their own imprint, their own uniqueness into the mix. This is why there is no competition and there is no comparison. There's just people being exactly who they are supposed to be. Each one of us playing our part. It's like a spider web and the dots that connect the lines. We need each one of us exactly where we are in this web of life. There's no way to get this wrong. Yes. There's no way to get it wrong. And so even if, like, you can pick any example towards this. So there can be 100, 1,000, 1,000,000 of us who are teachers of the same subject, but we will all teach it slightly different with our own unique sauce, right? Yeah, exactly. Ooh, I love that. Yes. No one can do you better than you. And you are the only one supposed to be doing you. And so, as I was saying, as we create this web, this literal web of this tapestry of light, where each one of us is grabbing their own strings that connect together to make this web, just like a spider web. We need each one of us positioned exactly where we are. And let me know if you see, not with your logical, small human brain, but if you can see with your third eye, with your higher vision, with your intuition, with your soul, with whatever you want to call it, if you see what I'm seeing, if you see what I'm saying. Each one of us is positioned exactly where we need to be. And even when that shifts, I used to be here and now I'm there, and you used to be here and now you're there. That's also because this web is always evolving and always moving. It's not like a spider web that is created and then that's how it is. No, it's always moving. It's always weaving. It's always transforming. And so as I move to a different position and you move to a different position, the web keeps dancing and the web keeps flowing and the energy keeps pouring through each one of us, of our channels, exactly as it is meant to. We are all exactly where we need to be, always. Yes, exactly. Thank you for sharing that, brother. Yes, it's a play. It's a play. And we are all dancing and playing this energy together. And if you see from a broader, wider, higher perspective, you see how every little bit of your life brings you more into your own fulfillment, more into your own becoming, more into your own expansion. And how, also from a broader perspective, how you can see like all these people connecting, and like there are some of us who are more focused on developing sustainable technologies, for example. Others of us are like mothers and midwives and housewives, taking care of children, raising conscious human beings, taking care of the land, taking care of the home, taking care of the family, taking care of the next and the previous generations. And then there are groups of us like teaching social media or like learning social media. There are others of us like entrepreneurs. There are others of us who are musicians or singers. There are others of us who are artists and all these different types of artists. Others of us are teachers in all these different areas. Some of us are really good at farming and taking care of the plants and the food that we eat and the animals. Some of us are really good with health and healing people, knowing the right medicines, knowing the right procedures. And how many different of these people are, from quantum medicine to Ayurveda to like whatever, massage therapist, like whatever it is, nurse, dentist, like all of these things. And how beautiful it is to see the collective. And this is what I was saying, like, can you see it in your third eye, in your mind's eye, in your heart's eye, in your soul's eye? Can you see the beauty of this weaving? And again, you don't need to just be one thing. Some of us are just meant to focus on this one thing and become really passionate and good about that. And others of us are like, have so many different passions and like so many different things that they want to do. And like they keep changing. That's kind of me, you know, like I have all these different passions, all these different things. And like there's always more and I'm always expanding and switching and changing and all of that. But at the same time, there is like this link between all of those things. Yes, thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing. So many of us are leaving like corporate jobs and 9 to 5s and all of that to then find something deeper. And again, some of us are working in certain places because we are meant to be there. And this is the beauty of the collective weaving, that our lives are molding and dancing and changing all the time. Our unique lives. And then our collective energies are also weaving and dancing together. And if you see it from a higher perspective, it's so beautiful. Like if you can literally like imagine yourself flying in your dragon, whatever, like flying above the earth and looking down, you would see these groups of people creating these massive shifts and changes on earth. And maybe you're there, and maybe I'm here, and we are in such different, distant parts of the world, but maybe we are weaving similar energies. Maybe we are weaving together, even if we don't know each other, even if we are in different parts of the world. We weave together. We weave together. And our lives individually are already this beautiful tapestry of energy that is literally always dancing, always transforming. Nothing is still. It's always flowing and moving. And then together, our collective energies are always also expanding and changing and shifting and dancing. It's literally a dance. Yes, brother, that's exactly what I was saying. Each one of us is positioned exactly where we are meant to be. And I mean positioned energetically and in terms of our mission, our purpose, our passion, and what we are good at, but also literally physically where we are physically located. Yes. But again, it's always moving, and some people are always moving around, and some people stay in the same place their whole lives. And whatever it is, the web is always moving. Yes, the collective field is literally all our energies weaving together as humanity. And therefore, it's infinite energies that you can tap to inside of that. You can tap into the pain, the struggle of our brothers and sisters who are in pain. And you can tap into the magic and there is so much. Just give me a second here because I got a call and I think the Instagram kind of... Give me just a second. So yeah, this is the magic of our own individual path, and this is the magic of all of us weaving together. And you know what? We will resonate with each other in different moments of our lives. And there are people with whom we resonate our whole lives. And there are people where we meet or find or resonate just in certain phases of our lives. And you know what? That's perfect. That's beautiful. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. And thank you, Sylvia. We're all always weaving together. And because we are weaving together and because we are connected in this field, I can send you love when you need it, and I can ask for support when I need it. So maybe, I don't know why this came up. I don't know why I just said that. So maybe if any of you who is present here live, or any of you watching the replay or this video, if any of you is struggling, know that first, all humans feel the same spectrum of emotions. Meaning that there is not to, like, what's the word? Undermine? No, that's not the word. To make your pain seem less than it is, like that's not it, but we all know the same range of emotions. So this is to say that you are not alone in your pain. Someone in the world, I'm not saying me, but there are people in the world who have gone through similar challenges and pain as you. And what I wanted to bring, the reason why I'm bringing this up is because you can ask for support of the collective grid. You can ask support from the earth, from the heaven, the sky, God, whatever you want to call it. But you can literally ask for support of your brothers and sisters alive on earth right now. We are all here. And we are all able to shine light on each other when needed. Yes, Sylvia. We're always co-creating together. That's why I love coming live here and connecting with you instead of just recording a video. The energy is so different. Like so deep, like it feels like this is like a portal. And not just a portal, but a space. Like this is like our little space to connect. It's very different than just recording a video and posting. This is why I'm loving coming live with you every single day. Every single day. I'm loving it. This feels like home. This feels like connection and exchange. And coming back to what I was saying, I just want to remind anyone that might be struggling right now or in pain that you can ask support from your brothers and sisters on earth. You can ask support from your brothers and sisters on earth. Because guess what? When one of us is struggling, there are others thriving. And it's like, I just had this vision, like we are like batteries. And sometimes my battery is like fully charged and I feel so amazing and woo! And maybe your battery is kind of drained or low and you don't feel so good. And you can ask and tune into the collective energy to receive support and literally to receive energy. Just like when my battery is a little low or drained, I can also tap into the field to receive energy. And again, this field, first of all, everything is the field. There's nothing that is not the field, right? If you get what I'm saying, I know that you get what I'm saying. Yes, we are literally here to do this together. That's literally the whole point. And I keep saying this over and over and over again. And you know what? Most of my life, I felt alone. Just being honest. And that's why I don't want that for anyone else. Especially for people who are very sensitive and intuitive and who have gifts and are here to be of service. It's no longer time for us to be alone. And this can also be connected to the 5D, whatever, or the age of Aquarius. We do this together. And again, we cannot make massive change. Well, we can we have examples like people who have this one invention that changed the whole history of humanity, but change happens when we work together, when we unite. This is the whole point. Thank you, brother. And I know, Sylvia, I know you're very sensitive. I know. Yes, and for me, I'm honestly, fuck that. Fuck being alone. Yes, there are moments in our lives where we are meant to, for us to become stronger, that we are meant to be alone, to be forged through the fire. Now some dragon energy coming through. Sometimes we are meant to be forged through the fire. And to be burned to ashes over and over and over and over and over again. But soon enough, we rise like the phoenix. And my cat is doing something right there if you can see her. Shanga, Shanga. Let her be. Yes. And you know what? This is why I'm so passionate about social media and being seen on social media. You guys, honestly, seriously, I used to feel so small and cringy and like all these things showing up on social media. Trust me, I've been through all the triggers, all the limiting beliefs, all the doubts, all the discomfort, all the fear, like all of it. But something was like, there was something in here that I could not tame. This fire, this intention to be of service, to show up, to be a voice for all of us. To be a voice for me, to be a voice for you, to be a voice for us. Because when I allow myself to be seen, and not just seen because you feel me, when I allow myself to be felt, then you are able to find me. And this is the story of the dragon in the cave. The dragon in the cave might be resting. Maybe it's taking care of its babies. Maybe it's tired. Maybe it's hiding. But in your cave, it's very hard for us to find you. But once you get out of the cave, even if it's uncomfortable, even if it's painful, even if you feel so cringy or unworthy or scared or terrified or alone, the more you get out of your dragon cave and allow us to feel you and see you, the more we are able to find you. And the more we are able to find you, the more we are able to love you. And the more we are able to love you and find you, the more we are able to weave and dance and play together. We are not supposed to do this alone. We were never supposed to do this alone. And there are moments in our lives where we need to be alone. And we need to go through these initiations over and over and over again. And I know you know what I'm talking about. But the purpose of all of this is just to make us stronger. To then come together to create something different. To create something magical. To create something better. There's so much changing on earth. So much going on right now. And I know sometimes we need to tune out energetically from all of that so we can focus on our individual lives and tend to what is present and closer to us. But at the same time, as we expand our fields to feel what is going on, there's so much happening. There's so much moving and shifting and dancing and playing happening on earth. And we are all playing our part. Every single one of us exactly where we are meant to be. Yes, sometimes we need to be alone in the cave to grow and learn and literally become initiated over and over again. Forged through fire, forged through pain. But it comes a time where we just feel this aliveness, this energy, and we know we are ready to get out of the cave and freaking fly. Yes, we are never alone because literally everything is energy and we have nature and we have all these things, yes, but sometimes we are humanly very alone, right? Yes. Yes, and we are all gifted with all the tools and all the magic and all the energetics for us to be able to be of service. And may we also not forget that being of service to others means that we also need to be of service to ourselves, meaning that we need to take care of ourselves, to nurture our bodies, to take care of our lives, of our humanness, and also our multidimensionality. the more we take care of us, the more we overflow to others. And my loves, this is like that thing where I cannot walk your path for you, and you cannot walk my path for me. I cannot walk your path for you, and you cannot walk my path for me. But you know what? We can walk together, and we can hold hands, and we can be there for each other, and we can offer support when one of us falls, and we can activate and inspire each other more and more and more. And because this is something that I'm so passionate about, more than just making videos, I want to show up live and be here with you in this space. And even more of that, I'm now creating monthly ceremonies and sometimes even weekly ceremonies for us to connect, for us to talk, for us to dance, for us to cry, whatever it is that is present in the moment for each one of us. I really feel it's so important for us to not just be in our own caves, posting on social media, building our businesses by ourselves, sharing our gifts by ourselves, but that we have these community spaces for us to activate each other, for us to share ourselves with each other, for us to have support, because that ignites us to a whole nother level. To a whole nother level. Yes, we walk together. And we are not just walking home, we are always home. We are not just walking home and walking each other home, but we are always home. May we feel that truly. And I know it's not always easy. So you can expect me to come live. Not gonna say every single day, but I'm really loving doing this every single day. And know that this is a safe space for us. I know it's like you watching me in this video. But for example, if you want to do a live with me, also let me know. And we can collaborate and weave together. And if you want to join our monthly ceremonies and our weekly ceremonies, send me a DM. And it's an honor to receive you. And going like even deeper into all of this is why I created the Activation membership. A membership is, in case you don't know, it's like a community space for us to meet every month. And so this is like I already post a lot on social media. If you have been following me for a while, I post on Instagram, I post my Instagram videos on TikTok, and I also have a YouTube channel where I share like longer videos. And now I'm doing these lives and the ceremonies. But like my deepest offering for us as a collective is the Activation membership. This is where I'm putting like all my love and all my energy, that I don't go sometimes too deep when I'm on social media, because it's like too much. It's too much to share on YouTube or to share on Instagram. And so I'm pouring most of my heart and most of my energy in this sacred, safe space. So if you feel my energy in these lives, in these ceremonies, in these videos, the Activation membership is like a whole much deeper level of more of me, more of you, and more of us. There are all of these videos and things that I don't share here, also like guided meditations and somatic practices and like all of these things. And we have a community space for us to connect. And we have challenges and fun things that we do together. Yes, we are building the new social media. Yeah, I love that. I love that. And I know that so many of us are like building our businesses, growing our businesses, ready to share more our talents and our gifts and our activations on social media. To be of service, we need to be visible. If you're sharing your gifts and your talents on social media, you need to be okay with being seen and felt. And so I also have like a whole library of resources and things inside the activation membership for us to help each one of us grow our businesses, our embodied spiritual businesses. So if you have been looking for support in building your social media, growing on social media, being more comfortable on camera, sharing your gifts, sharing what your offerings are, sharing what you are passionate about, sharing your perspective and your opinion. If you're looking to like create a website or change your website, if you're looking to create courses and programs and also your own membership, whatever it is that you are creating that comes from a place of love and service, this is one of the things that I'm most passionate about. To help people like us build our businesses. Why? Because this is how we change the world. The more people like us have more power, more energy, more money, more visibility, we are able to serve others at such a higher capacity. And the more money we have, the more we are able to travel and create those retreats and those in-person ceremonies. The more we are able to then help others as well, to take care of our homes and our gardens. I know how important that is, and I know that money coming to the hands of people with pure hearts and pure intentions is what's about to change the world. And it's already happening. The more people like us with pure hearts and intentions receive and are able to hold more and more money, the more we will create different things and change things on earth. The more we will create infrastructures that are truly sustainable and loving towards earth and towards our communities. Money plays a big role. And I've shared this before that I really want to start talking more about money. Because sometimes, especially spiritual conscious people, have these triggers or these projections around money. My cat is going so crazy right now. And it's important that each one of us realizes that money is simply an energy that on earth we use to exchange services and value. That's just it. And nowadays it's not even backed by anything. So it's literally just energy. It's just numbers on a screen. And the more people with pure hearts and pure intentions have more money, the more we can make changes on earth. You know, maybe for some other lives, we took vows of poverty, or we decided to not play the money game. But on this lifetime, I really feel that it's time for us to honor that, to receive that, to expand that. Can you imagine having more money so you can build your beautiful, sustainable home with sustainable technology and crystals and like all the things that you desire, to travel the world, to meet beautiful places and other people, to do grid work, to meet sacred sites, whatever it is, to help your communities, to build schools where education is completely different than what it is now, to help people with their healths, not like conventional medicine has been doing, but in a much sustainable, pure, organic way. This is why I created this sanctuary, the activation. And it's literally, I was like, when I birthed it, I was feeling into what is the name. And it's like activation. It's literally an activation. It's not a space for you to just watch videos. No. You're going to watch videos and you're going to take action. And we're going to meet each other and we're going to talk and we're going to connect and we're going to elevate each other. We're going to activate each other. We're going to support each other and we're going to show up together. We're going to collaborate and play and dance together. That's the whole freaking point. Because you know what? It's much harder for you to build your empire of light there and me building my own here. And then Sylvia building her own there, and John building his own there, and everyone building their own castles by themselves, where we can have this sacred space where we help each other build. And as I was saying before, I cannot walk your path. I'm not meant to walk your path. You cannot walk my path because you are not meant to walk my path. But we can walk together. And if I fall, you can lift me up. And if you fall, I can lift you up. And we can all activate each other, because when we are together with an intention to activate and rise and elevate and expand, the energy is so much stronger. It's like a difference between just one instrument playing a song and this whole orchestra with all these instruments playing together. And again, just, oh my God, this is so beautiful to what I was saying in the beginning of this life. It's like, so in one orchestra, for example, we can have 10 violins, but each one of them, even if they are playing the exact same song, the exact same notes, at the exact same time and rhythm, they are all needed for the symphony to be as it is. So some of us will build different things, others will build similar things, but when we come together to create our own businesses, to share our offerings on social media, to create our in-person events, whatever it is, the energy amplifies, the energy elevates, and magic happens when we come together. Ah, my loves. Woo! You know, every time I come live, I literally don't really know what I'm going to talk about. It's never like a mental thing that is planned. It's like this impulse in the moment, like, oh, this just came to me. Not even just in my mind, but it's like in my body and in my heart. Like, this is alive for me right now. Let me press record. Let me go live. And I just do it. And I come here and I'm simply being me. I don't know what I'm saying, but I'm saying it. I did not plan what I was going to talk about. I just opened myself to express and follow the impulse that was there right then. And I talk about this a lot in the activation membership, about feeling an impulse and taking action, because the universe is always sending us waves of momentum. And the only thing you need to do is catch that wave. Because if you don't catch it, you will lose that momentum. And another wave will come and you can catch that and it's okay. But the universe, life, whatever you want to call it, is always sending us waves of momentum. And the only thing we need to do is to jump on the wave and surf that wave. And as we surf that wave, it takes us to the other wave and the other wave and the other wave. And you know what? Together, All our waves create a momentum, an ocean of energy. When we are together, when we are in community, when we are working together, when we have our own individual things that we are working on, but we have a sacred, safe space for us to connect and collaborate and support each other. It's like waves and waves and waves of momentum, because you have your own waves of momentum, I have my own waves of momentum. And when we all come together, we make an ocean. And it's freaking epic. I share this with so much love, so much respect, so much grace and honor and passion. And I know you can feel me. And I can feel you too. And wherever you are on your journey, I send you my blessings and I send you my love. And I know that we are all exactly where we are supposed to be. And if you want to join us inside the Activation membership in our own collective sanctuary to activate and elevate each other every single day, to take action towards our dreams and our goals and our purpose, to ignite and show up, even when it's uncomfortable, even when it's cringy, it's okay. I hold your hand. I cannot walk for you, but I will hold your hand and I will support you and cheer you on as you take action towards your business, towards your mission, towards your passion. Thank you so much, my loves. Sending everyone so much love. If you want to join us, just send me a DM with the word activation, or comment this video when I post it with the word activation. And it's such an honor to receive you and to feel you and collaborate with you and support you and activate you and become activated by you, by your expression, by your expansion. It's such an honor to receive each one of us in this sacred space, to be a space holder and also to allow to have space held as we all weave our magic together, creating waves and waves of momentum that builds an ocean and a symphony that is here to bless each one of us and the whole world. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Sylvia. Thank you, brother. Thank you, sisters. Thank you, everyone. And I will see you on the next one.